Shares of shrimp farming companies such as Avanti Feeds and Apex Frozen Foods surged after domestic brokerage InCred Equities rolled out a strong growth outlook for the industry. InCred sees a strong recovery making its way for the shrimp industry in the upcoming year 2025, driven by rebounding global demand and reduced competition from Ecuador, where overproduction led to industry consolidation. Shriram Property shares saw a 4% surge following the company's announcement of a strategic sale of a 3.9-acre land parcel in Chennai. The land has been sold to a prominent South Indian healthcare and educational group and is strategically located on GST Road that holds significant potential for retail or commercial development. Pharma company and injectable manufacturer Venus Remedies has expanded its reach into Eastern Europe after the company received a Good Manufacturing Practice certificate from the government of Moldova, sending shares higher by over 3%. Earlier in December, Venus Remedies also managed to secure marketing authorization in the Philippines. Shares of Tata Chemicals, Gujarat Heavy Chemicals and other chemical players gained as the government announced the minimum import price for soda ash. In a notification, the Directorate General of Foreign Trade said that the import policy for soda ash has been changed from free to restricted and that the minimum import price is now 20,108 rupees per megaton. RVNL shares advanced nearly 8% in the morning session and continued to extend their gains on the last trading day of 2024 after the railway stock was declared as the lowest bidder for two projects. RVNL won a project from the Central Railway worth about 137 crore. For the second project that it won, RVNL emerged as the lowest bidder for a project from the East Coast Railway for a total consideration of 404 crore rupees. Zomato shares declined despite reports that Magicpin, the hyper-local e-commerce which was backed by the online food delivery giant, plans to go public in 2025. The company has initiated talks with investment banks and law firms to appoint advisors for its IPO, according to a Moneycontrol report. Zinka Logistics shares extended their fall from the previous session and were locked at the 5% lower circuit after Morgan Stanley initiated coverage on the stock with an underweight call. According to that, the brokerage assigned a target price of Rs 450 for the stock, which translates into a downside potential of about 16% from the previous session's closing price. Easy Trip Planner shares worth 53 crore were sold off in a block deal on the exchanges on December 31st, with co-founder Nishant Pitti being the likely seller. Around 3.4 crore shares, which make up about 1% equity in the company, changed hands in a block deal. The transaction was executed at an average price of Rs 15.5 per share, which translates to a sharp discount from Friday's closing price. Adani Wilmar shares fell nearly 7% a day after the Adani Enterprises Group announced that it planned to exit the JV with Singapore's Wilmar International, offloading its entire 44% stake in the company as part of a $2 billion deal. Information technology stocks took a beating in the bourses, falling up to 2% as elevated US Treasury yields continue to weigh on emerging markets. Meanwhile, a more than 1% drop in Wall Street's tech-heavy Nasdaq Composite Index overnight also soured the market sentiment for the sector. As a result of the losses across most constituents, the Nifty IT Index also closed lower, emerging as the worst-hit sectoral index.